Small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, tricolored bats are one of the bat species you can spot in Austin.
They have pinkish forearms.
And they're almost translucent wings, and they fly almost like little butterflies.
The Austin Bat Refuge takes in injured or orphaned bats in Central Texas, nurses them back to health, then releases them back into the wild. They say tricolored bats aren't their most common patients.
Between 3 and 10 over the years, so they're certainly not the by any means the most numerous bat that we get in.
It seems like we generally see them when in the fall, when they're leaving their summer range and heading back to their caves to hibernate.
The bats are being considered for the federal endangered species list due to the impacts of white nose syndrome. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service says the disease is estimated to have led to the declines of more than 90% of their colonies. Lee says these bats can end up in peculiar places.
Oftentimes found like hanging above somebody's door, on the trim above somebody's apartment door, or on the trim above an elevator. They roost in crazy places.
The proposal to add the bats to the list was first announced in 2022, but the Southwest office of USFWS confirms today that a decision still has not been made. The Austin Bat Refuge is glad to see the public paying attention to the bats locally and say regardless of the species type, people should be considerate.
I think first of all, people should just look at them and say, and just take in the wonder, because it's such a unique encounter, like nobody gets a wildlife encounter like that except very few lucky people that are lucky enough to have one land outside their door. Try not to pick the bat up with bare hands. Simply left alone, they're completely harmless.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.